I really like spaghetti. But I must confess there's been a couple of times in my life I've eaten so much that I got sick, puked my guts out, and was miserable for a day or more. I view government the same way. Government is really a good thing. It's a necessary thing that we all should submit to as good citizens. But there's a line that when it crosses it, oh my goodness, when it becomes too big and spends too much, it becomes so wasteful, so corrupt, so messed up that it literally will make lives miserable. Which brings us to the water crisis in Flint, Michigan. Now, the Democrats are salivating over blaming Rick Snyder for this because he's the only Republican in this mess. But you know what? Blame away, because he illustrates what's wrong with big government. He moved too slow and ineffective with any solutions. But it's a little deeper than that. It starts back at the Flint City Council and Mayor. This is a group that is wholly owned and a subsidiary of the Democrat Party. The area's Flint councilman and mayor, it has not been Republican in over 40 years, 100% Democrat. Then you got the county council. Then you got also the state level bureaucrats. It's called the Michigan Department of Environmental Quality. I mean, they should be concerned about water, right? These are the people making six figures or more. Ultimately, you've got the mothership, which is the EPA, Environmental Protection Agency. And honestly, I would be happy if every person at the top were fired. Just so, you know what, you've made tons of money off of us, now go find something else. We're going to start with some fresh people because this agency is out of control, out of line. It's more of a Gestapo than it is a service organization anymore. And they all blew it. Then you got your local bureaucrats. There's a water engineer, for instance, who's been charged with a crime. There's also the Flint Area Utility Administrator, charged with crimes. A little heavier area of bureaucracy or deeper is the district water supervisor. He too has been charged. Tampering with reports, manipulating water testing, and my favorite, misleading regulators. You know who regulators are? That is a whole new level and world of government bureaucrats. My friends, I could go on and on. It's insane at what happens here. And you see, water is pretty basic if you think about it as far as government services. So how could they miss that? Were these people out to hurt kids in Flint? No, I don't think at all. I think they were just covering their ass. You see, when government gets too big, the goals and what you're trying to do changes. You know, now they want to elect the right people. They want to hang out and go to the right parties rather than just make sure the water is safe. So we're going to have a chance to vote once again. And I want to ask you to do this. Every time you vote, you need to say, do I want to vote for more government? Bigger government than what it is now. If you're voting Democrat, I'm telling you, the basic Democrat platform is bigger and more government. So that's what you want, feel free. I just think it's a disaster. And more people are going to be in misery, much like the citizens of Flint. So for me, I'm still going to stick with good government, which to me, as our national forefathers stated in the Constitution, the best government is a limited government.